Alleluia, beloved soul, receive this revelation with an open heart and an eager spirit. There is someone in your life wielding a secret weapon, a force so radiant and potent that it shapes destinies, and you are right in its crosshairs. Perhaps this person is a colleague whose calm in crisis unsettles you, a friend whose confidence shines too brightly, or even a stranger whose presence ripples through your soul. That sensation you feel, admiration intertwined with unease, that is the signature of divine invitation. Today, we embark on a journey to unveil this hidden power, to understand why it touches your life so profoundly, and to claim the spark of transformation it ignites within you. Close your eyes for a moment and breathe deeply. Feel the air fill your lungs and exhale slowly, as if releasing all doubt and fear. Picture the person at the center of your contemplation, their posture, their voice, the way they move through the world. There is something beyond their words and actions, a gravitational pull that stirs something deep within your spirit. That is their soul signature, a unique configuration of light crafted from alignment with divine purpose, unwavering faith, and a heart anchored in love. When you encounter such a soul, it can feel like standing before a mirror reflecting both your hidden wounds and your dormant gifts. In a bustling city, a woman named Lena found herself working alongside Ravi, a man whose tranquil confidence seemed to bend the very atmosphere. Lena, a high-achieving professional, prided herself on her competence, yet in Ravi's presence she felt an unfamiliar insecurity, a subtle erosion of her self-assurance. She labeled Ravi a rival, convinced his poise threatened her status, until a quiet conversation one evening revealed his true source of strength. Ravi shared that he rose before dawn to meditate, grounding himself in divine stillness, and spent moments each day in silent communion with his guardian angels. His secret weapon was not ambition but spiritual alignment, and as Lena listened, she realized that her own devotion to inner practice had waned. That seed of recognition blossomed into a rekindled commitment to her soul's disciplines, and soon she found herself walking with the same serene power that once unsettled her. This encounter was not an accident but a divinely orchestrated meeting, a soul contract designed to awaken Lena's latent gifts. In the tapestry of existence, each thread represents a life lesson awaiting illumination. When two souls touch, especially when one is living in full expressiveness of their divine essence, an energetic reflection occurs. You may feel envy, irritation, or even disdain, for the brightness of another highlights the shadows within you. Yet within those shadows lie your greatest opportunities for healing and expansion. Your reaction, whatever its form, points directly to the aspect of your soul that calls out for reclamation. Imagine for a moment two mirrors facing each other, creating an infinite corridor of reflections. That person you perceive as extraordinary is simply reflecting back to you the potential already imbued within your own soul. And yes, this reflection can distort your self-image, stirring up insecurities. But when you courageously step into that reflection, when you lovingly embrace what has been mirrored, you reclaim the power that is rightfully yours. This process transforms what once felt like competition into a sacred dance of mutual elevation, where every step forward by one soul becomes an invitation for the other to rise in turn. So why are you in the crosshairs of this secret weapon? Not to be overshadowed, but to be awakened. The divine orchestrates these encounters to illuminate what you have forgotten, your own inherent worth and the limitless reservoir of divine gifts flowing through you. Your role is not to resist or diminish the other, but to recognize and honor the reflection. As you do, you absorb the lesson encoded in the encounter, a lesson that empowers you to stand tall in your own light. To move from reaction to transformation, begin by acknowledging the mirror before you. Every time you feel triggered, whether through envy of their success, discomfort at their ease, or fascination with their magnetism, pause and ask yourself, what is this reaction teaching me about my own soul's journey? Perhaps beneath your irritation is a longing to reclaim self-trust, or behind admiration lies a desire for authenticity. When you identify the lesson, you turn a moment of conflict into a doorway of self-discovery. Next, commit to cultivating presence as a daily practice. Spiritual alignment does not happen by chance, it is nurtured through simple, consistent rituals. Each morning, rise a few minutes before the rush of the day and sit in silence. Place your hands upon your heart and breathe deeply, envisioning a golden light streaming from the divine into your chest. Whisper a blessing, Divine Source, anchor my soul in truth and love. In these quiet moments, you reinforce your connection to the sacred and build the spiritual armor that will carry you through any storm. As you deepen your presence, honor your sacred truth by living in integrity with your soul's highest values. If you see honesty and vulnerability as beautiful qualities in the other person, reflect that recognition inward. Speak your truth gently yet firmly, even when it feels vulnerable. Offer an apology if needed, set a boundary if necessary, and celebrate the courage it takes to be genuine. Each act of authenticity is a declaration to deserve the freedom to be fully myself. Remember that the secret weapon is not wielded in isolation but flows through community and relationship. Approach your interactions as alchemical laboratories where souls catalyze growth in one another. If you feel inspired by someone's compassion, let that inspiration spur you to acts of kindness in your own life. Should you be moved by another's joy, allow yourself to savor simple pleasures with the same abandon. By mirroring and honoring the virtues you see, you weave those qualities into the fabric of your own being. There was once a young man named Ariv, shy and introspective, who lived under the shadow of his roommate Maya's exuberant confidence. Maya seemed to glide through life with effortless grace, while Ariv cowered behind self-doubt. Yet Maya wrestled with imposter syndrome so crippling that she often skipped work in shame. Ariv's gentle encouragement one evening, his quiet listening and genuine praise, became the turning point for both. Maya recognized the power of vulnerability when Ariv, too shy to speak, simply held space for her. In gratitude, she began affirming his insights, coaxing him out of his shell. Ariv's gift of sincere presence, once hidden behind his reticence, shone forth, and soon he found himself thriving as a counselor, helping others feel seen and heard. In this divine exchange, each secret weapon uncovered the others. To integrate these insights into your daily life, weave them into your routines. During your midday pause, even if only for a minute at your desk, place a hand on your chest and check in. Am I aligned with my highest truth? If you notice tension or doubt, breathe deeply and release what no longer serves you. Each recalibration strengthens your spiritual center. As evening falls, journal briefly. Where did I feel most myself today? When did I slip into old patterns? This simple reflection illuminates the pathways for tomorrow's growth. Energy clearing is another essential practice. At dawn or dusk, prepare a sacred space, light incense, burn sage, or play soft chimes. Stand tall and declare, I cleanse my energy field of all attachments that do not serve my highest good. Visualize a luminous stream of light washing over you, sweeping away negativity and empowering you to stand firmly in your own essence. With each repetition, you fortify your inner citadel against the tides of comparison or envy. Your spiritual allies stand ready to guide and protect you. Call upon Archangel Michael when you need courage to claim your authentic voice. Whisper, Michael, lend me your fearless sword of truth. When healing is required, invoke Archangel Raphael. Raphael, heal my wounds and renew my spirit. For clarity and inspiration, pray to Archangel Gabriel. Gabriel, reveal the messages I need to hear. These invocations strengthen your connection to the angelic realm and infuse your journey with divine support. As you walk this path, remain attentive to the small wonders and synchronicities that mark your progress. A white feather drifting across your desk, a song lyric that resonates in your heart, or a chance encounter that illuminates a solution, these are sacred nudges reminding you that you are guided and held. Each recognition of these signs deepens your trust in the unseen forces at work. Perhaps you will face setbacks, moments when old habits resurface, or when the other person's light seems to eclipse your own. Remember, dear one, this is not a failure but an invitation to press deeper into your practice. When you stumble, return to your breath, your journal, your prayers. Each return is a step further in mastery. The secret weapon lies not in perfection but in persistent presence. In time, you will notice a shift, your reactions soften into curiosity, your envy morphs into admiration, and your fears give way to faith. You will stand beside that person not as a lesser reflection but as a radiant counterpart, each of you reflecting the divine's infinite creativity. Your shared presence becomes a force for healing, compassion, and transformation in the wider world. If this divine guidance uplifted you, take a moment to tap like, subscribe, and click the bell icon so that you never miss a heavenly word of encouragement.